Good morning, students. Yesterday, I gave one worksheet. Now, I am going to explain the worksheet. First one, gravitational force is a mass dependent and charge independent. First one, gravitational force. Gravitational force is a mass dependent gravitational force is a mass dependent and the charge independent. Okay. Next, universal gravitational constant is a gravitational force constant depends upon gravitational force depends upon question number 2, the gravitational constant depends upon does not depend on any other quantity. So option number D is the answer. Gravitational force does not depend on mass, gravitational mass, distance between the bodies. Gravitational force, the gravitational constant, does not depends on mass of the bodies. First one is mass of the bodies, distance between the bodies, and the gravitational constant. Third one is gravitational constant. Gravitational mass. Okay, it is a second one. Next, question number 3. If the distance between the mass is double, the gravitational force attraction between them is. Question number 3. Question number 3 amma. Okay, question number 3. Gravitational force is double. Question number 3. If the gravitational force, if the distance between two masses is double, the gravitational attraction the gravitational attraction between them. Attraction between them is, for example, here d equal to distance equal to 2d now. Distance equal to 2d. So we know that here force equal to g into m1 m2 by d square is the gravitational force formula. So here d equal to 2 times g into m1 m2 by 2d whole square, that is f. So here f equal to g into m1 m2 by 4d square. We can take here 4 common, 1 by 4 common. So we can write here 1 by 4 into g into m1 m2 by d square is equal to the gravitational force formula. Here it becomes 1 by 4. So that equal to f by 4. So here f by 4, that is reduced to quarter, that is force is reduced to a quarter. Okay. With answer. Next question number 4. The gravitational force between two bodies exists any of the two cases when the two bodies are in contact or when the two bodies are in not contact. It exists between any two cases. Question number 4. Gravitational force between two bodies exists when they are in contact only. First one is exists with two cases. When they are in contact and when they are not in contact. In these two cases, gravitational forces exist between any two bodies. Okay. Next question number 4. Listen up. If two spheres of masses small m and capital M are situated in the air and gravitational force between them is F. The space around the mass is now filled with a liquid specific gravity 3. The gravitational force will be, there is no change in force because of gravitational force independent of medium. Because of gravitational force independent of medium. So gravitational forces remain same, that is F. Gravitational forces remain same. Question number 5. The gravitational force is independent of medium. Independent of medium. Okay. Hence no change in force F. In force F. Okay. Next, question number 6. Question number 6. Two particles of masses 1 kg and 2 kg are placed at a distance of 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters. Assume that the only gravitational force is acting on it. The initial acceleration of the two particles. Here two bodies of mass is given. Question number 6. First one, m1 equal to 1 kg and m2 equal to 2 kg. So here d is given, that is 50 centimeters. We can write here 0.5 meters. Okay. Next, g constant, universal gravitational constant g equal to 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Newton meter square by kg square. Okay. Now, first find the force F value. So here F equal to G into m1 m2 by d square. So G equal to here 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into 1 into 2 by 0.5 whole square. 0.5 whole square. So here F equal to 6.25 into 6.67 into 2. Okay, that is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into 1 into 2 by 0.15 means 1 by 2 whole square. 1 by 2 whole square, that is equal to 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into 1 into 2 by 1 by 4. Reciprocal, we can write here 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into 4 into 1 into 2 into 4, that equal to 67 into 10 power minus 11 into 8, that is F. So F equal, we can write here 53.5. So 53.4 10 power minus 11 newtons, or we can write here 5.3 into 10 power minus 10 newtons. It is force. It is force. Okay. Now, here 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into 8. 8 into 6.67. 8 into 6.67. So here force equal to 53.3 into 10 power minus 11. We can write force equal to 5.3 into 10 power minus 10 newtons. So we will find the first acceleration A1. So here A1 equal to F by m1. F equal to here 5.3 into 10 power minus 10 newtons by 1 kg, that equal to 5.3 into 10 power minus 10 meter per second square. It is the It is the acceleration 1. Okay. Next to A2 equal to F by M2, that is 5.3 into 10 power minus 10 by 2, that is A2 equal to 2.67 into 10 power minus 10 meter per second square. It is the acceleration 2. It is the acceleration 2. Okay. Next, question number 7. The acceleration due to gravity depends upon gravitational mass of the earth. Gravitational mass of the earth. Gravitational mass of the earth. Seventh one, the acceleration due to gravity on the earth depends upon dash. Answer is the gravitational mass of the earth. Gravitational mass of the earth. Gravitational mass of the earth. Okay, next question number 8. Question number 8. The density of the earth is doubled, keeping the radius is constant. Then the acceleration due to gravity will be. Question number 8. If the density of the earth is doubled, keeping its radius constant, then acceleration due to gravity will be. So we know that the relation between small z and capital J, that is small j acceleration due to gravity equal to g into capital M, mass of the earth by radius of the earth, that is r square. Okay, but we know that mass equal to density into volume. So volume of the sphere equal to 4 by 3 into pi r cube. It is m. Now you substitute here small g equal to G into the place of M we can write here D into 4 by 3 pi r cube pi r cube pi r cube. From this relation we can write here G is directly proportional to D. Acceleration due to gravity is directly proportional to the density. Directly proportional to the density. So here that means here G1 is directly proportional to D1. At the same time G2 is directly proportional to D2. From these two equations we can write here G1 by G2 equal to D1 by D2. G1 by G2 equal to D1 by D2. So what is the given condition here? Here D1 equal to D2 equal to 2 into D1. D2 equal to D2 equal to 2 into D1. So we can write here G1 by G2 equal to D1 by 2 into D1. So here D1 get cancelled. Remaining value. So G1 by G2 equal to G1 by G2 equal to 1 by 2. Now I am doing cross product. G2 into 1, that is G2 equal to 2 into G1. 2 into G1. So here G2 equal to G1 equal to how much? 9.8. So G2 equal to 2 into 9.8, that equal to 19.6 meter per second square. It is G2 value. Therefore here G2 equal to 2 into 19.8, that is 19.6 meter per second square. That equal to 19.6 meter per second square. Option number D. D is the answer. Okay, next question number 9th one. Question number 9. If the value of G at the surface of the earth equal to 9.8 meter per second square, then the value of G at the place of 480 kilometers above the surface and the radius of the earth equal to 6400 kilometers. It is the earth amount. Here G is given, that is 9.8 meter per second square. It is earth. From here onwards, from earth surface to the height is given, that is 480 kilometers. Then find here acceleration due to gravity G value. Acceleration due to gravity G dash value. So we know that G dash equal to G into R square by R square plus H whole square. Okay, here R means the radius of the earth is given, that is 6400 kilometers. Next height is given, that is 480 kilometers. 480 kilometers. That equal to here G dash equal to G is given, that is G equal to 9.8 meter per second square. G dash equal to 9.8 into 6400 kilometers by 6400 plus 480 kilometers whole square. So here 6400 plus 480 6800. So here G dash equal to 6400 that equal to G equal 9.8 into 640 by 88. Okay, this total value 9.8 into this total value 0.93 whole square, that equal to 5.8 meter per second square. It is G dash value. G dash equal how much here? 5.8 meter per second square. Okay, next question number 10 one. The weight of a body at a distance of 2r from the center of the earth of radius is r is 2.5. If the distance is 3r from the center of the earth, weight of the body is, we know that small g is directly proportional to the inversely proportional to r square. Question number 10th one. Question number 10. G equal to G into m by r square. From this relation that we can write here, G is inversely proportional to the r square. So that means here G1 by G2. G1 by G2 equal to R2 by R1. R2 by R1 whole square. So here G1 is given, that is 2 point, here weight equal to 2.5 by G2. We can write here x. Our aim is to find the x value. So here R2 is given the 3r by 2r. So r get cancelled. 3r by 2r whole square. Okay, so that equal to 2.5x equal to 9r square by 4r square. Here r square get cancelled. 2.5 by x equal to 9 by 4. I am doing cross product here. 2.5 into 4 equal to 9x. Therefore x equal to 2.5 into 4 by 9. Okay, by 9 that equal to 1.1 newtons. 1.1 newtons. It is the yesterday's worksheet. Okay, thank you.